Christmas at a historic local church will look different this year after a devastating fire.
Larry Davis is live in Lebanon with where that congregation is going next. Larry, fill us in.
Hi, Brad. Well, on any given Sunday, there is a lot of traffic in this particular Lebanon neighborhood. That's because there's virtually a church on every corner. Behind me stands the Bethel African Methodist Episcopal Church. It has been here a very long time, more than a century and a half. And despite a devastating fire early this morning, parishioners vow it will be back. A Lebanon police officer first spotted the fire around 3:30 this morning. When firefighters arrived, they encountered intense flames and heavy smoke coming from this historic building. Parishioners were stunned.
We just restored the upstairs floors, they're beautiful wood floors, and I just looked up in the sanctuary and saw where the pulpit was, and it looks like it's burnt out.
Totally devastation. I came by this morning. I haven't stopped crying since this morning. When I saw it on the news, it was unbelievable that this could be happening.
While the outside of the building was intact, the inside was heavily damaged. This was the community room where parishioners had served a community meal earlier in the evening. There had also been practice for this Sunday's Christmas program. Today, work crews boarded up the windows to this 156-year-old building, which was in the center of this historical Warren County city.
We value our old buildings and we want to keep them around, so my hope and prayers will be able to salvage this and be able to build it back.
Leaders of this small but strong congregation vow that this church will get new life.
With our faith as strong as it is, we will be back. We are going to revitalize and maybe even become bigger, who knows.
So what's next? Well, it is the Christmas season, and Jay Mills tells us that other churches here in the neighborhood of Lebanon have reached out to this congregation here at the AME Church to provide a church home for them while theirs is being restored. And while this church is small in numbers, it has a huge outreach in this city of Lebanon. They have a huge outreach in terms of to the homeless as well as the needy. They will continue to do so. They've been here since 1861. This historic church vows to be back. Live in Lebanon, Larry Davis, Local 12 News. Brad, back to you.
And we know they will be. Larry, thanks so much. At least a half dozen neighboring fire departments helped Lebanon firefighters put out those flames. They think the fire started in the first floor of the community room, and it may have burned for several hours before it actually spread.